I tell you what, just in case, I'll give you a little bit more distance. Go ahead and start to cruise. Go ahead, Chris, you're good, and feed off the pedals. There should be enough room that if you adjusted it, it won't have a huge effect. You won't catch up with them ahead of you.
I have it set at 3 miles an hour right now. Feet are on the floor, not touching the pedals.
In car 4, you can keep rolling. No need to come to a full stop. Keep it rolling and come off the pedals. No gas, no brake. Excellent job. Excellent job, drivers. All right, we'll make our way to the next obstacles. These are some of my favorite. They're probably the most simple obstacle out here. It's just a berm. It's just a berm. Not much different than what you would find at the side of a road. The reason they're some of my favorites are because they address folks' fear of flipping a vehicle over. So we're going to take one side of the vehicle, we'll put it on top of the berm. We'll put the driver's side down at the base of the berm. And with perfect placement, if we place our right side tires right on that top row of rocks, you don't want to be on the concrete section with the top row of rocks. It will touch about 28 degrees for a moment. And that's pretty darn steep. Almost 30 degrees sideways is impressive. And when you get up here, you'll see it's not... it doesn't feel unstable. It might be a little uncomfortable, but that's just because we're not used to sitting at that high of an angle. I will say, when in doubt, stay a little farther away from the fence. We would like to not abuse our fence this early in the morning if possible. And we'll have a second opportunity to get a little bit steeper because the next berm is on the driver's side. And with it being on the driver's side,
it's 23, 24, 25.
Where you're at in relationship to the fence, it should give you a little bit more confidence to get higher on the berm. Now, with that being said, if you get higher on the berm, therefore you'll be closer to the fence. As you come off of this berm, it's easy to skim the driver's side on the last fence post. So if you find yourself getting a little close to that fence post, just steer to the right. There's plenty of real estate to the right that you can use before damaging a vehicle unnecessarily. Then we have one last little small hill with an uneven face on it. X-Drive will make short work of this. And that's one, after you get over this small hill where I'm at, that's one full lap around the course. Once you're off of that hill, you'll pull up in behind me. I'll be waiting for you at the water crossing. Just file in behind me, single file. And once you come to a stop in that single file line, don't waste time. Leave the car running, put it in park, and do your driver change. Swap with your partner if you want to. Remember, before you hop out, it is an off-road course, so make sure you look down and make sure you're not jumping into a hole. I don't want anybody to jump into one of those holes unexpectedly and roll their ankle, or even worse, ruin their shoes. This would be horrible. Oh, you don't want to do a driver change? Come on now, it's way scarier from the passenger side. Way scarier from the passenger side. Alright, it's up to you. In car 4, I'm going to assume that you're not going to swap back over. You can. Alright, it's not happening. She's staying in the driver's seat. Copy that. Alright, so we had one driver change. That young lady's brave. I appreciate you. And she's getting her seatbelt on now. Now, this next lap probably will go a little quicker, not because we're actually going to go faster. There's just not as many explanations that need to take place now that you've seen it and know what to expect.